Hey yo, thank you for joining me for a Galaxy Heroes video today. We're going to hop right into it because this has the potential to be a longer video. So not much of an intro. You see the title. We're rerunning this battle so that we can have the opportunity to slow it down a little bit and take it step by step. I am going to play it twice. So I'm going to go over the mods that I have on the team that most people are probably going to use to do the event, and then I'm going to add Reva, and we'll see how that goes. That goes much faster, much easier. But 286 speed, we got some health and protection on here. These mods have changed since the last time I ran this, so we'll see how quickly I get through it here. But yeah, lots of special damage for her. That's what we're looking for there. Speed is the name of the game here, 341. She has plenty of health this time. She didn't have any health last time because we were running the Reva mission mods as well. Everything else is kind of a luxury. If we could get more potency, that'd be cool, but she doesn't apply the... She's supposed to. She has the ability to apply Purge on the basic, but she doesn't usually anyways. He applies Tenacity down and Purge on his basic. And so, decent speed, 300 is not bad. Lots of survivability. Here we go. Even more speed here. Potency might not be bad here as well, but we're not terribly worried about it. Damage is good. And then for the final slot here, we have Ninth Sister. We're not worried about speed, health, protection, survivability. We got some tenacity is fine, but armor is important as well. So to talk about the strategy behind this, we're using Second Sister lead because of the offense bonuses, because every time Ahsoka takes a turn, you're going to have to basically start over. So you have to kill her before her turn comes up, or you've got to keep trying, right? The goal here is to apply as many armor shreds as possible. We have one source of armor shreds here, and that's going to be on Eighth Brother's Bladed Hilt. She has to have 5 stacks of armor shred, 5 stacks of purge in order to get that armor shred. So a lot of the times we're going to use our basics to apply 1 stack of purge. A lot of these skills you don't want to use often because they're going to consume that purge, right? The electroshock prod, if she has a bunch of buffs, and she does have ways to gain buffs when she meditates, you can convert them into extra purge, and that will sometimes allow us to get an extra armor shred here and there. So we're not going to be using Not Worth My Time. That changes purges into the dots. Luckily, Shrouded in Darkness, this one gives us all protection up. Has the potential for a stun. I don't know if we can stun her. I don't know if it matters because she dispels at the beginning of her turn. So the idea here is we want to dodge all of her attacks while she has Retribution. So we're going to, when we can and when we have to, we'll use the enemy intelligence, and it will give us all foresight, and then we can attack her. We can also cleanse off using either the electroshock prod or the kill is mine. We can cleanse off her retribution so that we don't have to worry about the counterattacks. So that is the idea here. Ground pound will also give her daze, and every time she misses she gets this focus, which lets her take more damage, deal more damage, but gives her less accuracy. If I recall it correctly, I apologize if any of that is incorrect. I'll find out when I get into the battle. So yeah, that's the plan. Stack as many armor shred on her as possible, keep everybody alive as long as we can, and hopefully get that run in. So I'll go ahead and hop right into the battle next. Okay. Like many of the tiers, you're going to have to get through Grand Inquisitor first. Pretty easy. We do want to keep as many moves as we can for the second wave here, so we're going to go ahead and basic as often as we need to keep that going. We would like to go ahead and take all those buffs, make them into purge, so we're going to go ahead and do that here. We're going to throw this. It's going to give him blind and accuracy down. Not blind, burning and accuracy down. This is so that we don't take as many hits while we're here. We're also going to do this one. It doesn't consume any purge, and it's going to give us all protection up. So it's going to help us get through this wave a little bit easier. We're going to go ahead and consume those stacks of purge because we don't need to stack them up as much here. Again, Am I moving too fast? I might be. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and continue. So here we can do anything really. We can put more dots on him, so we can use this middle ability to go ahead and consume those two purge. Okay, well he's dead. But hopefully those dots would have killed him anyways. And so here we are against Ahsoka. Now you can see we got a couple of turns in a row there, but she's going to take a turn right here. So we can go ahead and basic here. It will apply one stack of purge. She's going to go ahead and use her meditate. Oh no, she just flat out slapped me. That's fine. So we're going to go ahead and basic here. Again, she doesn't have any purge. We're going to go ahead and basic here because not enough purge there. Basic. See, not enough purge. She's going to take a turn, which is fine. This is going to miss, so we'll just go ahead and do that. All right. If we basic here, we're going to take a counter attack. Big time. All right. We're going to go ahead and heal up so that the next couple of attacks we throw, see, she's got that focus, less defense, max health, more offense, less speed, less tenacity. So we do want to stack that up because that's going to allow us to kill her in one of these streaks. Not this one, but eventually in one of these streaks. She's going to stack that every time she misses. So she has retribution and we have foresight. So we're going to go ahead and basic here. Boom. Now she's got two of them. Okay. We want her to stack that up. So we're not going to throw this, right? And we're going to go ahead and basic. And that will also give us the potential for 2 purge. Okay. There we go. So we're up to 4. We need 1 more purge. Okay. Now I'm comfortable going ahead and using this. It's going to get rid of the retribution. Boom. Oh, and then she took a turn. Okay. It is what it is. So I want to prevent retributions moving forward because we do not have foresight except for one person. But and she can counter kill you. So we do that to give her the days. Okay, the AoE gives days. We're going to go ahead and basic here and hopefully apply another stack of purge. Looking good. Looking good. We can go ahead and throw this. It's going to give her burning. It's going to give her another stack of purge. Or not. Nope, no purge, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and basic here. Basic again. All right. We're going to go ahead and basic. Now we're going to go ahead and start trying to build up some more purge here. Only 4, so there's no point in using the armor shred, the bladed hilt yet. She has 6 stacks of purge. We're going to go ahead and throw this and give us all protection up. Okay. Where are we? Alright, she does not have retribution, so we're not going to bother with that. I might as well go for the big hit here. And then we will basic. We will basic. Alright, let's go ahead and turn those into dots. Oh, no dots. That's okay. Okay, so now we have the retribution there. We're going to go ahead and heal up a little bit. And now everybody has foresight, so we're going to go ahead and basic and take that counter attack, and it's going to apply that. We're going to go ahead and basic, take that counter attack. We will go ahead and basic here. Basic. Okay, so if we use this, it's going to give her a purge. It'll consume that retribution to give her a second purge, giving her 5. We'll finally be able to hit her with the bladed hilt and give her 1 stack of armor shred, or she's going to take a turn, or she just takes a turn randomly. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and throw that. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a stun. Didn't think so. That does consume the purge. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, just hitting her with a couple basics, seeing if we can stack some of these purge. She just randomly jumps the line. I don't know why that is. I apologize. It's been a while. Okay, so she has the 5 stacks. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a stun. Alright, we're going to go ahead and basic here. Basic again. And she jumped the line. Is she just not in? No, she's just jumping the line when she wants to. Alright. And so we just keep on hitting the basics. This is about what I would have expected from my first run as well, to be perfectly honest. We're going to go ahead and heal up. Alright, and again, give everybody foresight, so that's always good. We're going to basic, get some purge out there. Just going to counterattack, get that focused. Focus, is that what it's called? Yeah, focus. Alright, we're going to go for a big hit, because why not? We will go ahead and basic. Okay. Again, I don't know why she jumps the line, but she's probably going to again. Let's go ahead and do this. Basic here. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong here, but we are not able to actually take advantage of the 5 stacks of purge. Every time she has 5 or 6, she just goes. She takes a turn and cleanses. Alright, look at that. Alright, maybe a basic. Hey! Okay, so it did happen. It took a while this time. And there were probably some moments that I rushed it a little bit. I apologize. Go back and think about how your basics will give you the opportunity to apply purge. You want to try to keep as much purge on her as possible and hopefully start stacking those armor shreds. Now that bladed hilt move also does a good amount of damage because it hits based on the number of purge consumed. So that's why we were able to get her in that one lifespan there. And then obviously there's a lot of RNG involved. Now the next battle is going to be a little bit easier because we're going to go ahead and use Reva lead. Alright, so here we are with Reva in the lead. Now my Reva is Relic 9. Not that important. She doesn't get the huge boost to protection that other Relic 9s do. So if you've got her Relic 7, 8, I think you'll still be okay. Focuses here are health, speed. We do like crit damage on her, and as much offense as we could put on. So the idea here is still the same. We want to evade as much as we can to give her that focus. We want to stack as much armor shred as possible. Now we have an extra avenue for that armor shred. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start with this. It'll give us a little bit of evasion. Now this move right here, when Reva hits and she's at full health, that move right there is going to apply armor shred. And so we can use that to apply even more armor shreds to Ahsoka, making it a little bit easier to get to kill her in that one group of turns going here. We started with the other AoE to give him healing immunity. No particular reason. We just started with that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and basic here. Basic again. We're using the basic to try to get through this with as many of our abilities off of cooldown as possible. Okay. First wave down. Now we have Ahsoka. Alright. So she's already starting with 5, right? Remember how hard it was for me to get 5 just a moment ago? Because of Reva's lead, she starts with 5. So we're going to go ahead and hit her, get that armor shred going. Okay. Then we're going to come in here with a basic. The basic has the opportunity to apply 2 things of purge. Not that that mattered too much here. We're going to go ahead and continue to basic. Okay, so we are at full health. We're going to hit her with this and give her a second armor shred. already taking extra damage there, okay? Um, he's under stealth, though it doesn't look like it. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and basic here. Let's see. We still do not have foresight, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cleanse off that retribution. We don't want her actually hitting us, so let's go ahead and get rid of the retribution. We can hit her hard here. She takes that bonus turn again. I don't know what that's about, but we're going to go ahead and heal up Reva, and it's also going to give us all foresight. So we're going to basic. We're going to take that counter attack. It's going to give her that stack. Currently no stealth. If we throw this, I believe it throws us in stealth, so we're going to go ahead and basic here. We're going to try to get more purge and get that counter attack so that she gets more focus, so that it decreases her max health. Okay, we're going to basic again, apply the tenacity down, stack of purge. Okay, so we're looking good here. Who goes? 1, 2, and then so we only have 3 of the focus, but we're going to go ahead and use this anyways, because I don't want her counter killing anybody. We have plenty going on here though, right? Reva has held by hatred, so you have to kill her 3 times. So that's going to be another huge advantage for anybody who has Reva to start this match. We're going to go ahead and basic here because the other move consumes those purge, and we want to leave them on here. So we can use this. It will hit her, consume 1 purge, so to leave her with 5, so we can still apply the armor shred. It'll also give her some other debuffs here. We might basic here. I don't think the basic. So again, she cleanses at the beginning of her turn, so the ability block doesn't really help us. Let's go ahead and do this. It'll give her locked defense down and locked healing immunity. That's always nice. We'll toss this at her, give her the burning, and we'll throw this, give her stun. Alright, basic. A lot of hitting the basics, but we are at full health. Let's go ahead and give her another armor shred. Basic. She jumped turn again. That is a-okay. We're going to go ahead and basic here. We could have healed, but she doesn't have retribution, so there's no point in giving us all foresight. We're going to go for a big hit. Alright, we'll basic here. Alright, so see how she's got the retribution? We're going to go ahead and heal up Reva and give everybody that foresight. Okay, we're basic. She's going to hit us with that counter attack. Every time she misses, she gets that focus. Basic. Missed, got some focus. Basic. Alright, we'll basic here. Alright. So now, only she has foresight. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that retribution. It'll also give us a couple stacks of purge there, so that's nice. We're going to go ahead and basic. We're going to go ahead and hit her with this, give her that armor shred. You can see we've got a lot of damage already pouring out. We'll go ahead and basic here. Now this move again is going to hit multiple times because of all the stacks consumed. It would apply an armor shred, but there she is, out. I mean, you can't mess it up if you have Reva. So if your guild already helped you unlock Reva, you can help them out in return by easily getting Grand Inquisitor, and then you can start doing the Reva mission and getting shards for the rest of your guild. I hope that helps. I hope that I didn't go too fast. If you guys have any questions or any issues, don't be afraid to reach out either here or if you see me around in Discord. Thank you very much. May the Force be with you.